Hello, wherever you are. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever you are doing. Welcome to the Maranga Show. Here we talk about issues, life, we talk about everything, and we try to help each other grow and live a better life, happy life, and peaceful life. Uh, so today, we are going to dive into sorry about that. About something that happened recently in Kenya, where four guys, four or five, were killed and their bodies were disposed in a forest somewhere. Uh, First of all, I would like to say that it's very unfortunate that things like such are still happening. There must be better ways of dealing with issues than killing one another. But then there have been rumors about the reason why they were killed. And it turns out most of the half-truths we are hearing is that they were involved in some online fraud business, stuff like that. Um, so I've been going through social media reactions, sentiments, and statements, and today we would like to analyze whatever happened and talk about it, and maybe we will help some of those who are involved in such kind of business to survive and fight another day. Um, so it looks like in the past few years, there has been an increasing number of self-made millionaires. And you see that this wealth creation happens so fast, um, especially when our kids join college or immediately after high school. And you wonder how they made their money so fast. You will see them driving high-end cars and flashy cars, and you see them coming out of glamorous apartments. One of the uh, posts I saw online was saying that these boys, it's mostly men, uh, you will see them in some specific uh, entertainment areas with women, young women who smokes shisha and stuff like that. Uh, so you see these guys with flashy cars, and uh, they are on flights, traveling everywhere and having fun, but they cannot explain how they made their money. They will tell you they are doing online writing, online business, and stuff like that. And myself, I've experienced like my friends and friends of my friends texting me on Facebook that I should open an account for them using my ID and social security number. And mind you, these guys are in Kenya, and they are calling me, they are texting me, and I've never met them, but they want me to open an account for them so that they can use my bank account to move funds from Western countries like US and Europe. I'm like, okay, which kind of business is that? Myself, where I live, I haven't seen a business like that. And I saw one of the posts, someone talking about, let me pull it up here, that these online scammers, they they convince you and use your account to move large sums of money. And once, like in places like the US, they monitor the way you earn your money and how you spend it. So when the government realizes that a lot of money is moving through your account, uh, they start monitoring your activities, and then 2, 3 months later, they begin investigating you, and you receive calls and letters. Sometimes detectives come to your house and they begin trying to do a life audit on your life and ask you how you got this amount of money moving through your account and you don't show any business or some work you did to get paid. So mostly these guys will use online writing as an excuse to get you to open an account for them. And it's very serious. It's happening. And these guys are driving big cars from doing online writing, as they claim. But then when a day comes and you are in trouble for a business you don't know anything about, but then someone has been using your account for months, how do you explain that? How do you explain that to the police, to FBI? How do you explain that? That's how most people are losing their degrees. They have worked so hard to earn. Others are losing their jobs because once something like that is pinned on your credit, you can't get a job. You can't work. And if you can't work in places like the US, you don't have a place to live. You don't have a car to drive. You lose everything. And worst of all, you end in jail. So I would like to just talk about these things. People living fleshy lives, young people, they don't work. You don't see them inventing apps or starting industries. You don't see them. You don't know how they earn their capital to buy things they are buying. But they are having fun. You see them on flights. You see them in bars. You see them in big hotels. You see them with some influential people, but they don't do anything. And it happens that most of our youth are influenced by the living, the kind of life these guys are living. So they go out there and they begin doing this crazy stuff, or they begin begging these guys to show them the way. And you find that most youths are being put under some kind of pressure. They are desperate. They want to make money any way they know how, and they end up being killed. And it's very unfortunate because their parents do not know what they are doing. But you see their parents accepting whatever money or gifts they receive from these people. You know that your kid is in college. You are the one who pays their school fees, but they come home with a Range Rover, Mercedes. And if the school loan, it's not enough to buy Mercedes. It's not enough to buy a Range Rover. But you accept that kind of behavior. And that means you are trying to encourage it. So it's a wake-up call to parents when you see your kids living a fleshy life. It's high time you begin asking how, why, what do they do? How do you make your money? Why are you buying these things? I'm the one who's paying for your rent where you live. I'm the one who's paying for your school fees. How can you afford that 7 million Kenyan shillings car? It's high time we begin being vigilant and talk about these things, because we are losing our kids at a very high rate. kids are dying, and it's not funny. It's not funny at all. So you see these guys in Mombasa, for example, if it's in Kenya, they are swimming with fish. You see them with some slay queens and young girls having fun. Uh, you see them on flights. You see them having fun when they should be in school. Make sure you question these things. And I've seen a lot of people comment on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. They're saying nothing comes easy. Nobody sinks in their own sweat. So we are trying to encourage you young people, wherever you are, please. There is no money that comes easy. You have to work hard. Some of us have worked for a long time and we haven't been able to afford the kind of cars you drive. We are not trying to judge you or being envious of what you do. We don't know what you do, but work hard for your money. Otherwise, whatever money you are making so fast without explaining how you make it or without eating your sweat, it's going to end you up in two places. Either you're going to be dead or in jail. So please, young people, whatever you do, make sure it's genuine. Make sure you're accountable, be responsible, do business that is legit, and make sure the money you make, it's not through putting people through suffering to make that kind of money. Because karma, there is negative and positive karma. And mostly when you do bad things, bad karma is going to follow you. Please do legit business. So this is about talking to the youths and talking to the parents and friends of those people doing those stuff. Whenever you see these things, please be vigilant, advise these people. Some of them may not listen today, but when they go to sleep, they will meditate, they will examine their lives, maybe they will change, we don't know. But please advise your friends to go easy. Money doesn't come easy. Wealth takes time, okay? And for parents, when you see your kids living flashy lives, glamorous lives, having fun, driving big cars, make sure you ask, how did you do this? What do you do? And why do you do it? And those guys being scammed online, it's high time we wake up. When someone calls you that they are something, like somebody's dead or their cousin is sick, their kid is sick, don't just rush. People are getting into people's accounts, hacking people's accounts, and using their information to scam others. So don't be easy to send money. Let us work all together so that we can stop this. People are dying because of this. It's not funny. We have seen it several times. This is not the first time. So please make sure we work together to save our generation. Our generation, people want to make money fast. And as I started, I talked about men. It's mostly men, but then also parents. When you send your young girl to school, to college, you know that you are paying for them Kenya shillings 28,000 for the whole semester for a place to stay. But then they are living in an apartment where they pay 28,000 a month. And you know this, and you don't ask why. That's very dangerous. Please, let us know what our kids are doing. And even if we don't know, let us keep reminding them to take things slow. Remind them that money doesn't come easy. You have to work for it. Wealth, good wealth is wealth that you work for. Thank you so much. I know Some people will say we are trying to judge others, but this is not anything to do about Deputy Jesus or anything like that. We are trying to help each other to survive and to live and fight another day. Please talk to your kids, talk to your friends, talk to your cousins, talk to your brothers and sisters. Let us do genuine business. There's nothing like online business that brings money overnight. Even online business, it takes time. You have to create a network, you have to invest money, you have to talk to people who have done these businesses, you have to write down proposal and all that stuff. There's a lot of stuff that goes into business. You don't wake up one morning and make money like that. You have to work hard for whatever you earn, and whatever you work hard for will be yours. And I haven't heard someone getting killed because they worked hard. It's only that now we are seeing scammers who come and scam people and give people high blood pressure, depression, because they steal hard-earned money. Please, let us be mindful of each other. Let us take care of each other. Let's support each other. And let's stop this from happening. Becoming too much, our kids are dying. Thank you.